Just watching this sister again take her platform and her gift and share it with many other artists. Share it with artists, create opportunities for artists, support artists. Again, we talk about trailblazing. She has set the example of what it means to be engaged and involved in and really love this thing called hip hop, because she makes it not just about her. She makes it about us. And so anytime you find those individuals that make it about us and not just them, you want to, show them love and encourage them, because when you're in that position, a lot of times it can feel like a lonely road, and you by yourself and you're the only one that's doing it. And so we definitely want to show her love and let her know that she is a valued asset in this Portland hip hop community. She goes by the name of Shrista Tyree.
Let's go, Shrista.
Yeah, bring it way down. I'm gonna need an 8-minute light because you know my ass talk too much. So if I get that stand up,
I'm gonna be like,
man, fuck y'all, I'm playing. Can we cuss? Because there's about to be a shit ton of cussing. This is kind of heavy. Y'all know I broke my arm like fuck last year, but I'm gonna hold this. On a serious note though, I actually started out in stand-up comedy, and kind of what OG1 was saying is I kind of took over the scene and stand-up just more. I was like the outcast. A lot of people actually were upset that I was saying the N-word, and I was just, I'm just me. I'm blunt. I don't give a fuck. And so I started gaining a fan base by not caring what people had to say about me. And so I just was really blunt, really honest. I got a fan base from that, and through that I started getting a platform. I started having venues wanting to work with me, and a lot of my friends were actually rappers, so I started going to a lot of rap shows. My first rappers I actually saw were Mike Capes and Swiggle Mandela at the Fixin' 2. Super random, but I'll never forget that. And so I saw them, and I saw the rappers, I saw everyone rapping, and I loved the scene so much that I kind of just left stand-up in my own way and came to the hip-hop side. And I fit in a lot more on this side, and I swear it's not because everybody's white in the stand-up scene. Yeah, it is because of that. Shit, I got in the hip-hop scene and got my first black friends. Y'all know I went to Wilson, right? God damn, struggle has been real out here. But on a serious note, my first actual hip-hop event was actually a benefit show for Quantus Hayes, and that was actually sponsored by Friends of Noise. Andre Middleton, he was up here getting an award earlier, but it was my first show, and Quantus Hayes was a 16-year-old kid here in Portland who was actually shot and killed by Portland police officers with his hands up, and 16 years old, he was shot in the head and he was shot in his back. And I decided that was my first event. I was speaking with Glenn Waco, and he spoke so heavily on it. He got me really involved into the BLM movement about 3 years ago, and so we held the show, made $1,500 for his family, and it was actually life-changing for me. Like I said, you better get that light ready, because I told you I talk too much. It was life-changing for me, and it opened my eyes up to hip-hop events, and I slowly started seeing all the talent we had in Portland. I really wanted to showcase that, and so I started doing more events. But what I don't talk about is the fact that I am a black girl, black, female, and gay, and so being in hip-hop and being gay for one is hard, being a female for two is hard, and I'm fucking both of those. And so it wasn't the easiest journey. I act like it was really easy, I act like it was really fine, but ultimately I got a lot of pushback, I got a lot of hate, but it never stopped me, At the end of the day, I was just kind of I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't care if y'all don't like me. I'm about to pick out some talented ass motherfuckers, put my shows together, and show y'all that Portland really has a dope ass hip hop scene here, and a black, female, and a gay person can motherfucking take over this scene. I thank all you guys. Also, was that my light? Damn. I thought I heard light! I was like, fuck, I was trying to be serious and shit. Oh, man. But I just want to thank everybody. And last year I was fighting for my life. I got in a car accident, had some complications during surgery, which is actually crazy because Jedi spoke earlier about how black women, we don't have our voices heard. And I was actually in pain for months, and I continually went to the hospital telling them this, and they didn't listen to me. And I started talking to people, and they were like, oh, they don't listen to black women. And it literally took me bringing a friend in with me to tell the surgeons to take a test, and then I had a deadly infection, and I was actually dying. And so it was crazy to me that, like, no one cared. And at the end of the day, like, I came through it, I fought through it, and the craziest thing about it is I was at my lowest point, and everyone in this motherfucking scene had my back. Everyone was sending me money, sending me weed, shit. I didn't even smoke. I'm a pothead now, y'all. Thank you guys for that. Man, I'm 31 years old, didn't even smoke. I'm pissed as fuck y'all didn't tell me about weed a long time ago. I suck at peer pressure. That's all I gotta say. Y'all are trash at peer pressure, but I appreciate everyone coming through for me and supporting me, and I beat it. I won. I'm here. I'm a survivor, and let's keep killing in this Portland hip hop scene. Thank you, OG1. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Much love, Shrista. Man, that was a Class A speech, nigga. You deserve another award for that shit.
I almost cried.
Hold on, let's look at this.
I got a gap. That don't even count. I'm Owen. Yeah, fuck y'all.
For setting the bar and being an example of PDX hip hop to thrive. Better know what it is.